I tell you what, I like you and I want you.
The streets been fiending for you, bro.
First, I want to tell everybody, man, where I've been. Because, you know, it's probably like what everybody wondering, bro. Why I ain't been at school. That's about it. You know, fighting through life and shit like that, bro. Trying to figure something. What happened?
Man, my gun was on the stream.
You say your gun was on the screen.
I gotta edit that out.
Sometimes things get like that, man. Sometimes, you know, you gotta show people that you're ready to take a nigga's life at any time, at any place.
No, man. We
inside one's home.
We do not condone violence. Me, I'm soft as a teddy bear. Do I look like the type of person to stand over your body while you got holes in your motherfucking chest?
Violence. Take it all the way there. If you gonna take somebody's life, take their life, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? We in that generation. I'm for that shit, bro. X they ass off the map, bro. Ain't no GTA.
No
Make sure
Twitter.
you see that motherfucking X on the Los Santos map. Y'all been wondering where your boy been. Why we ain't had a little podcast in a minute. It's probably been about a year or so or whatever. But it's like I said, we switched schools. We going down a little different path. We've been doing some soul searching, been on some philosophical shit, you know. That's about it, bro. We've been becoming wiser. That's about it, you know, just facing life. Hopefully some of y'all been doing the same, getting your nuts wet, you know.
Well,
hopefully, you know, getting you some money.
Nah. If niggas in college, they ain't getting no money. I'm gonna let that be known right there.
You can get you a little money, get you a little office job, something like that, bro. You know, you ain't got to completely be out there just starving in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Living proof of it. You can have a few $100s. Now, you go out there and get attached to the wrong motherfucker and then go broke like I fucking did. Then you'll be on that motherfucking crowd. Oh, God. This is funny, everything. It just
Like,
took everything.
You don't understand.
I've been down that thing.
You don't understand the
You know
true
what it's like to
heartbreak.
see your last $7 in that motherfucker, you can't afford McDonald's because, you know what I'm saying, you done been robbed.
Nah.
Motherfucker had you buying pizzas and, you know what I'm saying, bro, just entertainment, condoms, you name it. You just go broke buying shit that you wouldn't even think to buy.
Well,
you
started off wrong with condoms, man. We don't need the condoms, man. We don't need the condoms, especially when you in college. I promise you, everything is good, fresh, and safe.
So you just gonna be out here just busting pure Dasani on everyone that you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm busting.
Like, oh, yes.
This is what I would have been busting. Crispy, crunchy, creamy sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you a little story about what I saw. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a little porn addict, as you know, any other gentleman might have found themselves to be at the bright age of 14.
A local web slinger.
I seen a video that fucked my life up. You know what it's like, bro? It was an interracial video too. Some weird shit.
Interracial?
Some nigga was like, I think, yeah, it was some ghetto gaggers or some shit like that, right? And I guess the white dude that was sitting up there shooting the film, you know what I'm saying, bro? I don't think he drank enough water because the first thing that came out his mouth when he bust was, oh shit, I need to drink more water. I'm like, well, goddamn, bro, you know, just ruin the mood. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna turn this shit off and listen to gospel, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? I need a new soul now.
I don't know. Look, everybody got they fetishes. Some people like looking at people bust cream loads on a bitch's face. I get it. I understand. Mine was crackheads. You know what I'm saying? When I used to see a crackhead who ain't had not a dollar and she was
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would have been the type of man that leave your nuts itchy at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't from the pubic hair. Nigga being that bitch scratching, be like, oh Jesus, oh Jesus.
You're scratching that stuff by the second. Nigga, the first time come out, ooh, shit, start hitting that nigga. Ooh. And this goes for the local gooner. I can't tell you to stop gooning, and I can't tell you what and what not to watch, all right? But if you are into that, watch passionate things, you know what I'm saying? When was the last time you watched people make love? You go meet with a little shawty, a little broad, and the first thing you do, by the time she even get to the car, you just balls out, already naked.
What you gonna be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody to lick these nuts and just, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yeah, you know what to do with them. But my thing is, my biggest fear, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying, bro, being with a woman, bro, it's just, my fear is, what if she giving you head and then, like, worst of all, she end up puking on you?
I don't mind it. I love it.
So you love when a woman just going on that thing and she go, and she just go,
now wait.
And then you look down.
Now wait.
And you think to yourself, oh yeah, I love this. I love it. Do it again. That's no better than the ghetto gagger video.
Nah,
bro.
hold on. Now, I had a situation. It was a no nut November. I was supposed to hold on my weight, but then there was talking all a good game. Mr. Smiles 175. What's good with you, bro? Who wasn't gonna turn down some neck? And on top of that, I had the chance to see I was with it. So the balls. Don't forget the balls. And then once she did a big ass chunky, I was like, it went gummy worm soft, bro. I didn't like it. But now that I got older, I realized,
did it burn?
Did it burn?
Yeah, did it burn? She puked acid up on that motherfucker. What she had for lunch?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that shit did smell like hamburger helper. A little bit, I don't know, it's a little foul. I don't think puke's supposed to smell sweet. You know,
it's supposed to smell sweet, but I'm just saying, you can tell what somebody had for lunch in that motherfucker, bro. You can still see the undigested pieces in that motherfucker.
When you, bro, you get some weird discoveries of whatever the hell they be eating that they throw up. You get some chunks of fucking ravioli, and you see a weird ass cheese cube that wasn't even chewed. You know, you may get that. Well, there's people who eat. Hold on, but you gotta understand with the low. Shout out to the. You know, they like to eat potato salad with raisins. Do you think they just chew the raisins?
Well, I don't know what the fuck they doing with the raisins. I know it's in there and it don't belong there. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. You pull up to the Thanksgiving dinner and you see pot and stuff in it. And then you get to the potato salad, there's roast, and then, you know, you look at that motherfucker that got raisins in it, bro. You be like, damn,
yo,
I wonder what the raisins doing in there. When it comes down to BDSM, what's some shit you would not participate in?
I can't have a woman bend me over and spank. I don't know. It's just, like, I can stand up and take the whipping because my ancestors stood up when they took a whipping. A woman who makes you bend over, you gotta remember that. No matter if it turns you on or not, it's like she had you arched with your flat at the right degree. And you still gotta be hard.
You see, you left a little piece out of it. You know what I'm saying? You willingly stood up and took that. I'm more concerned
I don't mind
about like,
that's slavery.
I'm not saying
that's slavery.
Here's the thing, though. If you willingly do it, that's a difference. If you willingly do it and go through with that and be like, yeah, I just want you to take this motherfucking 19-inch dildo and just flatten my shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? That is completely different from, okay, I'm finna just get this nigga whenever he ain't paying attention, or he finna go get blindfolded, chained down, and then I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That's a different kind of BDSM. That's the one I'm talking about.
Nah, hold on now. I don't mind a little gooch licking. Lick the gooch. Lick the gooch. Get the balls.
That's too far down.
Nah.
That's too far down.
Nah. No. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. You gotta beat up. You gotta be. You gotta have it.
Bitches. They gonna be like, they gonna try to make that sound. I don't want that, bro. That shit hurt my nuts. You know what I'm saying? What I want you to do is focus directly on the shaft. Don't suck nothing else.
Oh no, man.
Don't suck, bro. Nothing else.
You missing life. You missing life. Cause like, look,
I didn't try it, man. I didn't had my. No, that shit hurt. That'd be like,
we ain't talking about. I'm talking about when you like lay up a little bit, you got the legs spread, you know what I'm saying? You got like, and she get like, it's between.
You talking about that little part, man? That ball scene? No, I ain't talking about that neither.
Like it's between, it's between the and the hole. It's the little tank spot, man. That little smallest. Telling you gotta get that 8 out, brother. It changed your life forever.
No, man, I feel like that's a step closer to the worst, bro. Like,
no, bro. You gotta try it.
Shit. You got it, bro. I think that's because think about it. If her tongue is a little too long and she go a little too low, she in that hole. Now, then you're gonna jump.
Don't get me wrong. I had it happen before. Like at first, because I was laying down and I was, you know what I'm saying, I was getting I'll call it a good. So as I was getting a good, you know, I'm still legs spreading, and I'm like, oh, head back. But then she got a little bit romantic because again, we listening to P&D and all that shit. So she was trying to be romantic, but she went a little bit too deep. She got the hole, the tank. Nigga, a part of me stroked up in the air, son. Cause as a fact, nigga, you can't just get that little brown hole and think it's okay. That was the end of that session. Like my wee just like, whew. That motherfucker, like, you know when
trying to put no finger in it, huh?
Oh no. Now there was a few women in the past who've been real desperate. I'm talking about begging to either pick me or put a goddamn finger up my butt. That had me almost at like, I'm talking Black Ops 3, 205 brekkie to the neck. I was ready to.
Gun it down, man. I wouldn't blame,
bro. Because you gotta think, if a woman has you either on your back or on your stomach, and she just,
I feel like I gotta talk about.
She all in up. You gotta remember, she can flex on you once you leave, bro. She was like,
that is true, but that's what I was about to tell you about in college, right? I've heard some instances where, you know, some people be like, they want it to happen, it happens, then they get ghosted, and then they be like, hey, can you do it again? Like, you know what I'm saying? They be wanting it again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I guess it's something that they get addicted to, but it's like, you know, my first time hearing some BDSM shit that I ain't fuck with was like with the X talking stage. Now we finna get deep off into some personal shit, right? You know what I'm saying? She was into a little bit of that, like maybe a slight little bit of it. This motherfucker, like, here's why I say you gotta be careful, because I'm starting to see what you saying about a lot of shit. I said some earlier. Now that I want to like recant some of them statements, right? In the case of a woman who was assaulted, she gonna like that shit. Because there has been a lot of times where I've been with, some people on the college campus and they were assaulted and they be wanting you to do that shit. So they be wanting something called a safe word to be thrown out there. We're not going to use the word stop, they say. We want to use another word that means stop. You know what I'm saying? That's what them safe words be. And I don't know if I feel all the way comfortable with that shit because the last one was like, nah, I need you, to drop that shit off. You know what I'm saying, bro? And even if I tell you stop, don't. You know what I'm saying, bro? Call me a useless piece of shit. You be like, yeah, you cool with that? No, who is cool with that? You know what I'm saying, bro? Could you think about it, you know what I'm saying, Z, if you was getting some nick and you'd be like, nah, I want you to, you know what I'm saying, not only but tell me my mama should have never had me. You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's a lot to unpack.
You wasn't lying when you said a woman is truly nastier than a man, son, because think about it. Think about how simple we are in nature. A little mop, a little wop, and we good to go, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much.
Why is he? Come on, bro. Keep it a band. Keep it a band, bro.
I don't think he is, bro. No nigga, I mean, to be honest with you, gotta think about it. We two niggas with nothing to lose. We gonna be completely honest with the world. That's like asking, you know what I'm saying, you being in high school and asking, okay, who here's watching? Oh, I don't watch that. I don't, you know what I'm saying, beat my, that's nasty. That's gross, you know what I'm saying? That good goddamn well, you tear that goddamn stick up when you get home.
Bro said as soon as it's stanky, you bail. It's depending because, bro, there's levels to stank.
Okay, there's a difference, right? If it's dead, if it's like fishy or something like that, yeah, you probably gonna bail. But like musty, fresh off the gym or something like that, you're not gonna bail. Nigga finna go hold his breath like he finna go swimming and start you know what I'm saying?
And then they always got the women who go to the bathroom. She say, hold on real quick, let me go to the bathroom. She gotta pee. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And once she go pee, it's over with, bro. You going to taste them pennies. You going to taste them keys. Man, look, I remember I wanted to get me a t-shirt that was 100% raw dog. You ever had cooch with the rubber and it start drying up?
Yeah, of course, man. That's why
what you do then?
See, I wanted to buy, like, I wanted to be a nigga that go and buy lube. But then I'm gonna be like, I would hate to pull that bitch out and then they'd be like, what the fuck do you need lube for? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Because then they're gonna be like, hey, what you doing with that? You know what I'm saying? Why you got that? You know what I'm saying? I know how a lot of women think. They like, okay, either they gonna start thinking some, if you pull out lube, they gonna be like, okay, what this nigga got this shit?
Quality said some real shit, because I can relate to it. Bro said Diddy it up. I love baby oil. I love baby oil, but you don't put the baby oil. You don't put the baby oil in there. You put the baby oil on the cheeks, because that's how you get that dang twanging. You know what I mean? I learned that from experience.
Don't tell me you on this bitch admitting to being a dick. You know a nigga done just went down for that. FBI is watching. Now they finna start watching this shit. Be like, oh, we got another nigga. This motherfucker obsessed with oil. Let's go ahead and start the case. Now they got a motherfucking textbook thicker than that water bottle. Be like, goddamn, look at all the fucked up shit he's saying and doing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga say he was known for having it.
Yo.
Just like this motherfucker was known for having it.
Brother, look, there was two things you needed. It was baby oil and coconut oil. 100% organic coconut oil.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you
the coconut oil you can get away with. The coconut oil you can get away with. It's that baby oil part that's gonna fuck you over. Cause think about it.
No.
The way Diddy didn't fuck the world up, every black nigga that go and get motherfucking baby oil not gonna be looked at different.
Wait, my boy said, my guy is Mr. Worldwide Diddy. What's the post-nut meal though? That's the real question.
The post-nut meal? As in what you eat after you done bust that bitch?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, whatever I can find in that fridge.
Yeah, man, like, cause think about it. Some motherfuckers' houses you go over to, you crack it down, so you bust that motherfucking refrigerator open, they ain't got shit.
That's real.
You be lucky to find some fucking fruit snacks in that motherfucker, and that's if she got kids.
You know what's hurt though? A lot of times it was females would come to my apartment, and I still had to cook something at the end of the day. You ever bust a day and you gotta wait by the stove? You be mad at a motherfucker. You waiting on that bitch. You waiting on that chicken to come out of the air fryer.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh.
I did have a woman do me dirty with that shit one time, son. Like, you busted some shit up and she'd be like, order whatever you want.
That's no, bro. No, it's not a trap. I promise you this. If she trying to get you some food, that's a win. The only thing is, she gotta know how to keep that, wee-wee a point. So if she giving you some food, that's the best way to a man.
Exactly. And think about it. After you full, she letting you. You done hit twice, bro.
Why'd you say, oh no, I'm pregnant? Who's
the fuck?
Whoa. Wait. Whoa.
Back it up now. What happened?
Rewind.
What we talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
this
went real wild.
Oh, wait. Okay, nah, the girl that he was, she got pregnant, bro.
And he's a father?
Yeah, he 28. He said that was when he was 18.
Damn. Nigga. Now, that's something we got to ask right here, because that's a nigga with a baby mama. That's somebody with a baby mama right there. We got to ask him a question. All right, you as a nigga with a baby mama, are you still hitting your baby mama if you're not together? As in, you can call your baby mama up right now and still get them yams. Nah, that we asking a question.
I think we should ask that question.
I think we should. I feel like pressing it today.
Hey, bro, no. I think we shouldn't ask that question. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like every female that you fucking around with, you see a red flag that just make you reconsider that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never dealt with the one you had to fight for the. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm talking about the type of ones that be like, nah. I'm talking about the type of one that'll hit you with the I'm celibate. I'm traumatized and celibate. Look at that look you gave at the camera. You know what I'm saying? Screenshot that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No. I ain't never met a woman in my life that ever said she was celibate.
Rewind that back. You ain't never met a woman in life that was like, I'm celibate. I'm saved until marriage. You ain't never came across no woman that ever told you that.
Well, if it comes to like women who I'm messing with, I can remember some that said it, but it was like we don't talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Because once I hear that from you, it's just like, why does it say enough with the nun talk? You know what I'm saying? Say that for Sunday.
Well, first of all, I don't fully believe it. I don't fully believe that you all the way like that. It's something sexual you doing. Even if you ain't all the way, you know what I'm saying, getting bust up. You probably fucking somebody up, or you doing some camcord. Here's what I would say, right? Mm-hmm. They got the ones that ain't never done nothing and say they celibate, the ones that are the football team and then go celibate after that. Which one is worse in your opinion? I
promise you, she ain't just the football team and telling you she just don't want you.
Here's the type of hoes that they got, right? They got the type of women that'll say they're a hoe, and they got the type of women that will reject the idea of you calling them a hoe. It's like Fredo Banks say, I want the ones that's at least gonna be honest about it. Be like, yeah, I'm a hoe, so what?
Before you find the wife, you gotta be around the hoe. Because when it come down to the woman that you are with, you gotta realize she lived a life before you were in the picture.
That's true.
Before you even get into that field, you gotta be around bodies. You gotta take a lot of L's too. Don't just be that one person who say, nah, I need a particular type. Me personally, I was going for the chunkies. I wanted big bodies. Big body beings, the ones where you be uncomfortable going outside publicly with them. Yeah,
you go, man, because then they know. Niggas know, bro. If you ever see a motherfucker out there with a big body bitch, man, you know what I'm saying, you know it got some good. You know she got some good. I didn't hit it. I'm telling you, that's the one that had me crying, son. You know what I'm saying, bro? When you lose that big one, son, you know what I'm saying, bro? I'm talking about that head to titty sleep, son. That shit hurt your heart, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Nigga, think about that, son. Nigga don't need no pillow. He just go to sleep just like that, son. And then wake up, get some yams, bro. And all it costs this nigga is a McDonald's meal, bro. You know that's the best kind of coochie you can get in this world, son? Is that buy me something to eat coochie?
I'm gonna play it for you, my boy. I think you already going through it.
What they going through, see?
I think it's he was going through that.
You hurt, bro.
That nigga can't even eat. That nigga is...
Yeah, bro, you be fucked up afterwards. I told you, that's what made me... There's never been a motherfucker to make me cry. That one made me cry, bro. I'm talking about nigga. I went to therapy after that.
Oh shit! I'm about to lose my whole setup. So Quasi saying, what made you think your girlfriend is the one for you though? So I'm gonna keep it a band with you, right? How I knew my girl was the one for me? It's a lot of reasons. First reason being, and it's fucked up for me to say, she loves me more than I love her. Off the rip, she loved me more than I love her. 2, that motherfucking house, every time I come home, she makes it to where it's comfortable. It's not hot hoe shit. All it is family, traditional. Like, you came home from work, so I want you to feel nice. Like, have you ever went to a female house and it had lamps? It be the small, simple shit that be turning me on, like having lamps. You having a couch, and then she put the little bed sheet on it. Uh-oh, baby, you on stream right now.
Man, I gotta say, I fuck with the $2 bills that you got right there.
They look like bunny ears right now.
Yes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You need to get that shit, bro. Like, I don't know if you got like a bunny hat you can order off Amazon or some shit, but you need that bitch, bro.
What's I need to get me a bunny hat?
I'm telling you, for next screen, you know what I'm saying, bro? If this bitch get 100 likes, my nigga is going to put a bunny hat on. And for every 100 likes he get after that, so he gonna buy a hat that got bigger and bigger ears.
I might just come through with a whole furry outfit. You ever see them niggas named Lala? Who be wanting to fight?
Now you keep bringing this nigga up, bro. Like, was this nigga really that wrong? Now, I told you on the snap about this. First of all, I'm gonna have to blow that nigga up, son. Like grenades, firecrackers, rocket engines, anything I can find. Like something with some splatter.
You ain't gonna get though. Nigga be chilling. You know the type of niggas who all they need is a muscle shirt and sports shorts. But they got that flat ass head and they be like, them type of niggas, I'm telling you. Huh? Are you flexing money on? Okay, I see your money on. I can't flex with you though. I really can't. All I got on me is this. And that can only go so far. Yeah, you're a business boss. You're a boss lady. But yeah, when you mess with them lie ass niggas, sometimes a nigga like the then they want to do some embarrassing shit to you. Like, man, nah, let me pull his pants down.
Yo.
But I keep trying to tell you. So you mean to tell me you gonna let him do all of this to you? You ain't got no pepper spray, no firecracker, no black cat, none of that shit. You can't.
It's the
I'm talking
hood.
about some kind of explosive.
It's the hood.
That's the problem right now.
Outside?
You ain't find the smart niggas. You ain't find the smart niggas, Z. You need to go to the smartest nigga you can find in the hood and be like, hey, bitch, make me a bomb.
If you can name me even 2 niggas in Opelousas who are smart niggas who know how to make bombs in GTA, holla at me.
I got you. Me and me. You should have came to me. I would have made that bitch for you. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
At that point, it's a lot of living. Oh, all right.
That nigga possibly gotta be. It's always the niggas who got the repetitive names. If the nigga named La, Dede, Jaja, or Kiki.
You know what that shit sounds even greater on, Z? That shit sounds extravagant on a headstone. Just think about that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know the little graveyard I'm talking about right there by the Opelousas General. Right there by the Opelousas General. They gonna bury that nigga right there. You know what I'm saying, bro? And you know what I'm saying? They can put it in all bold letters for what I care. You know what I'm saying, bro? So long as that bitch is not breathing.
We just want to let y'all know we appreciate everybody who tuned in. Quasi TTV. Much love to you, bro. Shout out to Mr. Smiles. I didn't forget about you. Yes, sir. Mr. Smiles 175. Shout out to Sleazy. Shout out to my girl who came through. And with all that being said, well, I'll catch y'all on the next one, all right? Y'all drink some water and get some money.